Here we have the principal of the school. You could introduce yourself.
Okay. My name is Thomas Holmes. I'm principal of St. Mary's Academy, Roseau, Dominica.
Praise God. And we're able to donate this Sawyer filter for the school here in Dominica. This is one of the best filters in the world. Okay. This will produce 500 gallons of pure filtered water every day. And it is cholera free.
Okay.
But for the grace of God, cholera will break out in Dominica. And this filter will help to prevent that in your school.
Okay.
Now this has been donated by the Friends of Dominica in Barbados.
Okay.
And we're delighted to be the hands of help to distribute it to you. Now, this filter is a community filter. It is not just for a family. This is what we call the clean bucket. Don't mind it's a dustbin. It's a new dustbin. You will notice that there is a hole in the bottom.
Yes, yeah.
Right. Now in there is a tap. And the tap has two washers and a nut so that you can put the tap into this hole. Okay. This is then elevated on 2 blocks so that you have room below to put a bucket for clean water.
Okay.
This is your dirty water bucket. This is elevated up on a, if you hold it, up on a windowsill or a table or something. And this hole in here is where this connection goes. You'll notice it has 2 washers and a nut, just like the tap.
Can you put it on now or it doesn't?
No, because there's clothes in here. We didn't want to send an empty bucket. So you just remove the 1 washer and the 1 nut and you put it in and then you, inside washer, inside nut, okay? So this would be like this on the outside. This tubing then connects to this hole, to this little, right, just like that. This then, but tight obviously, but we'll just do it loose. This then connects to this end here. Okay? Right. So this we have here on your bucket, which you hold it up for me. Here. And then this is the filter. You can see the flow. Now, with the filter, we have 2 options. If you were just doing it for a domestic, you could just take a bottle and you could just screw your bottle on, and you could just fill your bottle up. Yeah, and then you can then just and hook this little hooky on here, and just put this in here, and it will just stay up like that. Lovely. But that's not really what we're looking at. We're looking at, in actual fact, connecting this to this. And this then you will drill a little hole, and you have a little drill.
You watching?
You will drill a little hole in here, just big enough for this nozzle to stick in.
Okay.
Okay, so that this bucket with the dirty water goes through into here. Okay. And then you have clean water. The more water you pour in here, the more water you can take out here. You can use river water.
Okay.
When you're using very muddy river water, get a clean t-shirt, put the t-shirt, pour the dirty water in to get rid of the extra sludge. Right. Then it will filter through. Now when you discover that your water filter is flowing too slow for your likings, all you have to do is you get a small container and you drain off a cup full of filtered water. You suck up the filtered water and you go against the flow. So this is the flow. So you're going to go against the flow. So you just connect it, you point it in the gutter, out comes all the gunge and dirt and sediment. Do that 2 or 3 times until it's clean. Reconnect your pipe, put it back in, pour your water in, you're way to go.
Very good.
To God be the glory. This filter will last a lifetime.
Okay.
It has nothing to go wrong.
Just make sure clean it when you need to.
Just clean it.
Yeah.
If you, after this disaster and you have drinking water back, make sure you flush it through thoroughly and store it. Because when there's another disaster, and this seems to be our new norm.
Yeah.
When it's another disaster, your school will have the ability to be able to produce 500 gallons of water a day. These have been donated by people in Barbados. The only thing I ask of you, sir, we have an educational handout here. This little handout has United Caribbean Trust, our name, we're a registered charity in Barbados.
Okay.
Our name and our address. I'm asking you to take some photos of the children receiving their water, so that we can get more sponsorship, so we can help more schools.
So after we get elections, you have your email address.
Everything is here.
Okay.
We have a website, unitedcaribbean.com, and from there you can learn about our unitedcaribbeanrelief.com, which is focusing on this relief specifically. Sawyer Point 1 distribution in the disaster areas in the Caribbean. Sawyer have donated these filters at cost. Elliot here, our videographer, to God be the glory, put them in his suitcase and flew them down to Barbados.
Thanks very much.
Praise God.
Thank you.
And so in here you will learn about the Sawyer filter itself and everything that it does. You will learn what's in this kit. You will learn how to assemble the kit. You will also learn how to create a community filter, which is what this is. You will learn how to start filtering the water and how to clean it. But above all, you will learn that truly I say unto you, whoever gives a cup of water to drink to my name, because you belong to Christ, you will not use your reward.
Thank you.
So we believe in God, we're going to have reward in heaven.
Definitely.
To God be the glory.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
And thanks for the assistance, thanks for making it possible.
If there's any more schools that you know of,
Yeah.
I need a list of all of your schools in Dominica, because we're bringing up more filters and I want to focus on the schools.